Hello, everyone, and welcome into part two of the Mitch McVey Show Sunday Football Show. I hope you enjoyed the first half. Let's get the second half rolling. We had some more, one pretty good game through the second half of the day, and the other ones were blowouts. Let's start with one of the blowouts. Seattle putting an absolute beat down on Arizona, just beating them like a redheaded stepchild, 58-0. Marshawn Lynch led the way for the Seattle Seahawks with 11 rushes, 128 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's just beast mode on. That's uncontainable. Like, I didn't watch any of the game, but was Arizona even playing defense? Like, they even take the field? Uh, Leading the way for a dismal Arizona team was Andre Roberts, 3 grabs for 36 yards. Not a positive day whatsoever for the Cardinals. You know, they looked real good coming out in the season, starting off undefeated through the first couple games, but just falling off on a 9-game losing streak. Just pitiful. That's the only way to describe them right now. But Seattle poised to make the playoffs, playing extremely well right now. They're Marshawn Lynch is heating up, as we can see today. I mean, on only 11 rushes, he had 128 yards with 3 scores. So, big day for him. The other blowout we had on today, even though it was competitive for a while, was the New Orleans Saints getting squashed by the New York Giants, 52-27. The Saints were led by Darren Sproles, who had 5 carries, 56 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, not bad numbers for Darren Sproles, but the Saints put up some points. At least they weren't like the Cardinals, but still got the beat down put on them by the New York Giants. Eli Manning, 22 for 35, 259 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 picks. He had a great game, along with the emergence of rookie David Wilson coming through out of Virginia Tech. He had a 97-yard kick return for a touchdown, along with two rushing touchdowns, I believe, today. So kind of a coming out party for David Wilson. I'm sure the Giants are looking forward to seeing their first-round investment pay off a little bit more as he matures and continues. It'll be a really good for them to have another solid back behind Bradshaw. You know, Bradshaw played that second fiddle role for a while behind Brandon Jacobs, and then they flip-flopped. So they've always had a very good two-back system, even going back to Tiki Barber, Ron Dane. So it's you see the emergence of David Wilson as that second back in the Giants organization. The good close game we had earlier today was, along with those games, was the San Francisco 49ers edging a victory out over the Miami Dolphins 27-13. Tannehill, the rookie, led the Dolphins with 150 yards passing and 1 touchdown. The other young quarterback in this duel was Colin Kaepernick, stepping up again. He had 185 yards passing, along with a rushing touchdown. He also had 53 yards rushing on the ground. So he's stepping up to the plate. You know, Harbaugh gives him the reins of that 49er juggernaut, and he's kind of taking it and grabbed the bull by the horns. So congratulations, Colin Kaepernick. Keep it going. Tonight on the Sunday night game, we had the Detroit Lions facing off against bitter interdivision rival Green Bay and the Packers. This was a good game. Final score 27-20. The Packers edged out the Detroit Lions. Matthew Stafford led the Lions passing attack with 264 passing yards and 1 touchdown, along with an interception. And Aaron Rodgers threw for 173 yards in the game. Big play in this game was the fumble by Matthew Stafford, which Mike Daniels, the defensive lineman, picked up and ran back 43 yards for a touchdown. That kind of gave a little bit of a lead to the Packers, kind of gave them something to base off of, got them in the game. So good game there. It was a lot of fun to watch. I mean, personally, if there was a way they could have Packers could have lost to the Lions. I would have enjoyed it as a Vikings fan, but you know what happens. Another game I missed earlier from the Thursday night game, we had Denver beating Oakland. No Sean Moreno filling in for McGahee, had 119 yards and a touchdown, along with Carson Palmer throwing for 273 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So pretty good game there as well. In other news around sports, big trade made in baseball between the Rays and the Royals. The Rays are gonna send James Shields. They're the ace. He's gonna be the ace of staff in Kansas City. He's been the two-man behind David Price for the Rays, along with Wade Davis over to the Royals in exchange for Will Myers, who is just an unbelievable talent out in the outfield. I saw him play when I went to the Futures game in Kansas City for All-Star Weekend this past year. I also saw another guy from the deal, Jake Odorizzi, the pitcher. They both played in the game. They're two outstanding talents, and they're kind of. I mean, I'm surprised the Kansas City was willing to give up their basically their top two prospects in exchange for. I mean, I guess James Shields is gonna be the ace of their staff, so that might pay off, along with a solid middle of the rotation pitcher in Wade Davis. So that's a big blockbuster trade. The Rays will also receive Mike Montgomery, who's another pitching prospect, along with third baseman Patrick Leonard. So big trade made there between those two teams. In other news, Mark Reynolds signs a one-year deal with the Indians, along with Michael Young going to the Phillies. It's going to be really weird to see him playing in another uniform. You know, he's been in Texas for as long as I can remember. So that's going to be interesting to see. Along with other moves that were made, Dan Herron agreeing to a one-year deal with the Nationals, where he'll add to that rotation, which is up and coming right now. Another pitcher signing with a new team, Brandon McCarthy from the A's, is going to be packing up and moving down to Arizona, playing for the Diamondbacks. And a veteran third baseman Eric Chavez signs also with the Diamondbacks. And Ludwig reaches a deal with the Reds, $15 million over 2 years. So there's been a lot of signings in baseball going on. Zach Greinke's still available. Interested to see where he ends up, whether it's Texas, the Dodgers. We'll see how that goes. In boxing last night, we had a big knockout. Manny Pacquiao, the Pac-Man, going down to Juan Manuel Marquez in a shocker. They've had some great fights before. We expected a great fight, no doubt. But I think everyone going into it thought Pacquiao would pull out another big win, as he's done multiple times in the past. So that pretty much wraps up today's sports news. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a safe day. All you Western students who check this out, good luck with your finals. Actually, all college students, good luck with your finals. They're coming up, and I hope you do extremely well. So thank you for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed my NFL expertise, I guess you could say. So have a great day. Be safe. Good night. See you tomorrow.